nerdy dude stuff. For those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day is brought to you by Sea Dog Brewing Company out of Portland, Maine. This is called Sunfish. This is an ale with natural peach and grapefruit flavors added, sitting at 4.6% alcohol by volume. If you like a lighter, crisper, fruitier ale beer, this is the one for you. I am a huge fan of this, even though I'm a very big IPA bitter kind of guy. This is really juicy, really crushable, really light. Goes great with some of the food you can find at Sea Dog if you ever find one. But I give this a 4.25 out of 5. Cheers to you guys. Bink! What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about plug and play mining and stuff at home. If this is your first time on the channel, please take a moment to consider liking, commenting, subscribing, turning on the bell notifications and all that stuff. Greatly appreciated. Cheers to you guys. Now, we have been officially mining our GEODnet tokens for about a little over a week. I wanted to do this video yesterday or the day before, which would have been the official week marker that we started mining. But remember, if you look back at the previous video, we actually had about 24 hours of stagnant time because we were having some issues with our setup. Go back and check that out. So yesterday would have technically been a full week, even though we've had the device on for about 8 days or so from that date. I just unfortunately got wrapped up in it. So yes, the market has fluctuated. Yes, it's gone up and down pretty drastically with all-time highs and many cryptos. And we're kind of going to just take a look at where we're at right now, because we've kind of been in this little bit of a parallel lull for the past few days. And hopefully, if that's where we're at and we don't see any more of a bloodbath, I know all the analyses are saying that crypto is going to go lower and we're going to dive back down. Like, honestly, like, sidebar real quick, it's not that big of a deal. I was back when Bitcoin was at like 3,500. That's when I first got into crypto. So I've seen it pump all the way to 20 and then back down to like, you know, like $4 grand. Then we've seen the 58 and then so if you're new to crypto, just hang out, hold DCA, do your own research, look at projects, passive income things like the Fry Foundation, like the GEODnet, like the Demo, like Helium mining, like IoT, like Helium mobile, like, you know, if you've got a power supply, actual ASIC mining, GPU mining, storage mining, all that other stuff. It's always a fun little hobby to get along and play with. So if you're new into crypto and you bought into Bitcoin, like, don't panic. This is normal. This is what crypto enthusiasts, we've seen this all the time. We get a lot of new hands come in at the all-time high. They start seeing a lull. They think it's going down. They try to cash out. It continues with the crash, so on and so forth. Anyway, end rant. So today we're going to do probably a little bit of a quicker video. We're just going to look at my results and, you know, proof of the transactions, and we'll talk about setup like for just a moment or two, because it's not as complicated as Helium, but you'll see in some footage where I'm actually getting full rewards, and you'll see what my setup looks like. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. No discount code for the product you're about to see and get the results to quickly ROI, but again, we always have Demo and we have the Fry Foundation, where you can find links for that in the description below, and you can save yourself 10% and other ways to earn tokens. So let's get right to the content. Something very important that I always need to make sure I give a disclaimer on when I start talking about results and ROI and how much things cost and blah, 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 is that if you're watching this video in like a month or so, the market's going to be changing, and the numbers that we're talking about are strictly for the numbers and the results and the cost and the price of coins as of today, which is March 22nd. In a month, the market could be up, it could be down. The results may vary. So if you're new into crypto and you're watching this channel for the first time, I might say we can earn $10 to $15 a month mining this token right now, and then in March or in April or May, it might be down to $5 a month if the market drops down to like $35,000 Bitcoin, or if the Geo token doesn't explode or anything like that. So you need to keep those things in mind. I try to be as clear as I can when I do these style videos, even though they are a little bit of clickbaity, but there is the possibility that, you know, the market isn't going to be the same price as it is today in the near future. So anyway, exactly what GEODnet is a small little space weather station that you mount on the top of your house. Make sure you have a clear line of sight to the sky, and you want to get it up as high as you possibly can. No, if there's restrictions that you have, there's nothing that you can't do. You just want to make sure you try your best. I am very fortunate to have, there's a certain amount of degrees on your roof that you need to have. It needs to at least have a 10-degree out type angle to see the sky. And I believe my roof hasn't been affecting any of my rewards because I've been getting full rewards since I've been mining this in the past week or some time. Now, we're going to go ahead and pull up CoinMarketCap here and see what the exact price of the Geo token is, so that way we can use that as our reference point when we start looking at some of our shenanigans. Now, you guys might see this up here. I'm playing the meme coin game, so don't like get mad at me. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, that's gross. I'm down a little bit. But anyway, so yeah, playing the meme coin game. We're gonna see how it is. So as of right now, the GEODnet token is sitting at 24.27. Last week it was up pretty well. Let's see what it was last week as it started tanking down. So yeah, it was even more than that, wasn't it? Yeah. So we saw all-time highs of it so far around 35-cent mark, which was awesome, and you'll see some of that reflected when I mean, I'm going to be as transparent as I possibly can, because these devices that we are using, so we're going to remember 24 cents. The device itself, we'll look at that in a minute. The device itself is sitting at $650. $695, so that's stuff we want to consider. Now, you can dual mine this on Fry. We're not actually going to cover that in today's video, but if you dual mine it on Fry, you're looking at about an extra $1 a day. We're not even going to consider that or take that into consideration in this video. I know that we have about 11 different devices that are earning us Fry token, but we're not going to consider that in this video. We're just going to straight up talk about the mobile station, the space weather station that you purchase from GEODnet directly. So it's a $695 price tag. As of right now, we are getting 47 GEODnet tokens a week. That's the maximum reward. And I do have to put a disclaimer because someone will say this in the comments. Those rewards are going to halve in about June. I believe it's June those are going to halve. They're going half. So you're going to go from 47 to 33 and a half, or 23 and a half, I believe it's going to be. So those rewards will have, or yeah, 23 and a half. So as of right now, we're earning 47, and that's June. So it's March. That's still at least like 60 days out before we have anything to worry about. So the maximum amount that you're going to be getting on a day-to-day basis is going to be 47 tokens until that halvening. Now you can see here my station, my base rewards so far, I've earned 447 tokens. And I've only been mining this sucker for, okay, right here, very, very active. So I wanted to do this video at a week time frame. It has been online for 10 days, but there's 24 hours and like 3 extra lingering hours where this wasn't earning any rewards because my splitter for dual mining Fry was faulty, so I had to get a new one to make sure that I could do that function, and it wasn't sending the signal through the cable as it needed to. So we've been mining actively for 10 days, and you can see here we have a total amount of rewards of 447 Geo tokens. So we'll just put that into today's numbers. So the number was 2427, I believe, times 447. So we're looking at already $108 in the last 10 days. So if we divide that by 10, just straight up there, but obviously we weren't able to go at 10. We're still on an average of $10.84 a day. So if we're looking at $10.84 a day and the device was a whopping total of 695, yay, we love bad math. So we're gonna say 1085 just for the sake of this video. You're looking at a 2-month ROI on this device at current today price, and this is also not inclusive of tax. If you really want to break it down and go into tax, so was it 1085? My tax would be 0.07. So so then really we're still within a 2-month ROI, 2 month and some change, 2 month and a week and a half. So a 9-week ROI on one of these devices, if you will, which is awesome. And again, if we were looking at that same scenario where the token price was sitting at, I have so many Geo networks open now. When the token price was sitting at that 35, if we were at the all-time high, we're at 156.45. That would have been at a divided by 10 days, 1564. So then with our taxes, 1565, we'll round up 743.65. Now again, that's a hypothetical. That's 1.5 months because that's at all-time high on the token price. So really not something stable and strong that we're going to then compare the price to, just because we're not at all-time high. We're in like a nice little lull. Now I'm going to show you my MetaMask right here, and I'm going to pull up my MetaMask because I have been taking profits off of, because I want to ROI on this device, right? While the market's hot and the market's going, and people can be like, you're so stupid for doing this. But while the market's hot and the market's going, and I'm earning $10 to $15 a day, when the saying is a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. What if the token and the crypto, everything fell back into like 2022 prices and we go back to only like $5 a day? My goal is to ultimately ROI as fast as possible on these devices, and that way I'm just playing with house money. With everything I'm earning is just sheer profit. But so you can see here, we can go back a couple days. 7 days ago, there's 47 tokens right there. 6 days ago, 47 tokens. 5 days ago, 47 tokens. And then at that point, I was like, all right, well, I'll sell half, a little bit under, or a third, I think, of my earnings that I wanted to, or yeah, based on my previous days. So or did I do that for Matic? I can't remember exactly what the term. Oh yeah, I just sold it off a little bit, and then we got a 47 in again, and there's our demo rewards. And then if you haven't done demo yet, I suggest checking that out. And then, you know, we just kind of keep climbing up here, just shy of 46. Could have been a little cloudy day, or like, you know, the satellite could have been blocked off. I think we're hitting 37 out of 37 satellites, so maybe it just like the sun wasn't out, or there's clouds blocking the coverage right there. I mean, you saw it was a cloudy day for me. And then again, we're back to 47, back to 47, back to 47, and then we took that profit 8 hours ago today. So that way we could start ROIing on, I mean, we are making our investment return on these bad boys as fast as possible. So very, 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 very easy setup. This really, really is true plug and play. It's a Wi-Fi enabled device, so you don't have to worry about making sure you have connection. You can't even LAN connect these devices, and it's not as complicated as Helium, where you need to make sure you're as high as you possibly can be with the right amount of dBi in your antenna. It's just the antenna that you get with the product, the little satellite looking antenna thing. Where's a picture of it? How are you doing back there, by the way? Ooh, you're doing good. All right, so no, that's not where I want to be. I don't know where I want to be anymore. What's going on? Buy a miner. So this is all you need. You just need to buy the station, which comes with this, and we did the unboxing video. Set it up. You get a bracket to mount it on your roof. Make sure everything's got a clear line of sight. You set it and forget it. You're good to go. You link a MetaMask, then you link your Poly or your Rainbow wallet, and then you just do whatever the heck you want with your cryptocurrency. Anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me on Telegram, X, Twitter, Discord. Wow, that's weird. Or leave a comment below. I do have a video on setting up, but it's a little bit more of a verbal walkthrough if you want to check that out if you have any questions, since this wasn't the setup video. Other than that, thank you very much for watching today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, all that. Someone's at my door. All that good stuff. I'm Aprius, and we'll see you guys next time.